The Unstoppable Journey of Fannie Hurst, a story of desire and persistence. What does it take to turn rejection into success? How many times can you hear no before giving up? Today, we bring you the extraordinary journey of Fannie Hurst, a woman whose determination defied all odds and turned failure into fortune. Born in 1889 in Ohio, Fannie Hurst was not born into fame or fortune. She was just an ordinary girl with an extraordinary dream. She wanted to become a writer. Unlike most young women of her time, who were expected to settle into traditional roles, Fannie had bigger aspirations. She wanted to see her name in print, her stories on bookshelves, and her words touching hearts. With a deep love for storytelling, Fannie spent hours crafting her stories. She believed that if she worked hard enough, she would one day be published. But dreams are not fulfilled overnight, and success does not come without struggle. After graduating from Washington University in St. Louis, Fannie packed her bags and moved to New York City, the heart of publishing. With high hopes, she sent her stories to every major magazine and newspaper she could find. But instead of acceptance, she was met with an avalanche of rejection letters. One after another, editors dismissed her work. Some didn't even bother to reply. Most people would have given up after a handful of rejections. But not Fannie. She saw each rejection as a lesson, a stepping stone rather than a wall. And so, she did what most would never dare to do: she kept going. To survive, she took on odd jobs, waiting tables during the day and writing into the early hours of the morning. Yet, no matter how tired she was, she never stopped writing. She refused to let rejection define her future. Instead, she doubled down on her efforts, sending multiple stories out every single day. She was relentless. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. And after 36 rejections, something incredible happened. One day, after sending out what seemed like her 1000th manuscript, Fannie received a different kind of letter, an acceptance. A magazine had finally decided to publish her story. It was the breakthrough she had been waiting for. That single acceptance changed everything. It was the moment that turned her from a struggling writer into a recognized author. And once the doors of opportunity opened, she made sure they never closed again. Fannie didn't just become a writer, she became one of the highest-paid short story writers of her time. Her stories were published in top magazines, and soon, Hollywood came knocking. Several of her works, including Imitation of Life, were adapted into blockbuster films. Her books, her words, her ideas reached millions. The same woman who had been rejected 36 times was now shaping the literary and film industry. Fannie Hurst's story teaches us an invaluable lesson: persistence conquers all. Had she given up after her first rejection, or her 10th, or even her 30th, she would have never known success. It was only because she refused to quit that she carved a name for herself in history. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember Fannie Hurst. Remember that your dreams are never out of reach, as long as you have the courage to keep going. Because success is never about how many times you fail, it's about how many times you rise again. If you found this story inspiring, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Billionaire Success Stories for more inspiring content. Remember, persistence is the key to success. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep pushing, and never give up.